Good morning. Good morning. Let me get my asthmatic ass on here. Usually when I wake up, I usually go through a coughing spritz. Usually what happens. It is super gloomy out. I need to go do a couple errands. So I just wanted to touch base with you guys. Hi, Pink Fan. How you doing, girl? I missed you the past couple days. I haven't seen you. You went MIA on us. You did. I have not seen you in a minute. Where have you been, my love? I've been looking for you. I was gonna put an MIA missing in action report on you. I'm doing better. I'm doing better. I'm in better spirits now, and uh, I just gotta not take things so serious and not get so much emotional. But like I said, like I can feel a lot of people's vibes and emotions, and I just think then you got on top of mine, so it makes it 10 times worse, you know. Because I've been in this funk, girl, and I haven't been able to get out of it. Like, it just. And YouTube is messing with me, like, it's messing with my spirit. Because one minute, like, um, I've been kind of like, I wouldn't say like branching out, but like, I went to this. I don't know how I came across it on YouTube. And it was like an auction, but like kind of like antiques, but new auction. Like I thought it was super. Oh no, it's awful when you're in a funk. It is, and like for the past 3 days, shit's just been happening to me. Like why? You know, like my tips got stolen from work the other day. My boss is still gonna hire him as a stalker, even though he's lost the job several other times. So just a whole bunch of shit has just hit me this past couple days. Um, I still haven't went and did that last blood test, and my appointment is Thursday. So, um, I had one last Monday. I kind of, I'm not MIA. I love you. Live Sunday. I was at my daughter's seeing Gabby. Oh, grandbabies. Oh, that's always fun when you get to see the grandbabies. I did go Monday, last Monday. I kind of, I told you I was in this funk and I kind of canceled. The first one I canceled. Very first one that I've canceled. I have one rescheduled for Monday. I just had so much going on, and then I set my alarm clocks to wake up a little bit earlier than when so I know I'm bad. I'm so bad. Yeah, I feel like I should have went, but I did have a really good visit at home. Hi, hippie grandma. So hey, y'all. Um, so yeah, I kind of skipped Monday's therapy session, but I am gonna go back Monday. I have an appointment Monday. I'm gonna go to that one. I just was feeling so. Monday was a crappy morning. I woke up and then I was still mad about what happened with the tip situation, and my hubby's grandma isn't really doing that well either. So I kind of wanted to stay close to him just in case if we had to go in a hurry. And so I didn't go Monday, but I do got plans to go. So yeah, I was pretty shocked. Let me tell you, Pink Fan. Now see, mind you, me and Lisa used to be cool. We used to get along fine, not have no issues. And then as soon as I spoke out my opinion of the baby Christopher thing, her, the way she treats me. Oh my God, now that she treats me like shit. And I mean, like, she'll come and just start yelling, and then when I go to do something, it's not good enough. And now, mind you, she was like that with a different coworker, Des. And then when I got there, and then I spoke my opinion to the two girls that were left that day, and then ever since then, Lisa's been a bitch. Well, I told Lisa the guy stole my tips. As soon as I turned my back against him to grab his cigarettes, is when he did it. The funny thing about it is, the dude didn't realize I had that thing weighed down with change. So I heard him move it, and I got it on recording, which I did post as one of my shorts. You can hear um, him pick up the change jar, and you can still hear me steadily be nice as can be. I kept my composure, and then when I realized what he had done is when I had said something. Yeah, my dad, I went back home and visited him. We had an amazing time. I loved and missed him so much. We went to Texas Roadhouse. Normally my dad can get a steak and eat steak. I was aware of, I was pre-warned about some of his issues. Um, he's having a hard time swallowing his food, and he's choking. So when we went out to dinner, he got his blooming idiots, which is he calls him a blooming idiot, but they originally called it an onion blossom. But my dad calls him a blooming idiot, and it's so funny. Because the server, she's like, a blondie, awesome, or awesome, a fucking dog. Onion blossom. So, he's been choking and having swallowing issues, so I think he has an appointment. I think what they're gonna do is I think they've already scraped his neck. They've went in and cleaned out his throat. I think the next step is they want to have his esophagus cleaned out. I know, right, Pink Fan? So I think they're gonna do that as the next step, is to go through and clean out his throat, or maybe like widen it. I just thought maybe he was just having difficulties due to the fact is he had a ventilator in his throat, you know? He's had a breathing tube down his throat. He's had a lot of stuff happening to his throat. So I thought, well, maybe that's probably the reasons why he's having these issues. So I have to, hi Sharon. Hi, my lovely mods. Oh, yes. My beautiful girls. Yes. So hopefully that works. I'll let you guys know. I'm going to give him a call today and see what he's up to. So we went to Texas Roadhouse. We had a beautiful time. Everything was wonderful. I'm not liking the fact that he's smoking way too much. He was steadily coughing on the way to Sandusky and the way home from Sandusky. Just steadily coughing. My mom, our mom hasn't been out in such a long time. She had a really rough time at, because the restaurant's so big and they have these ramps, and my mom's getting to the point where I don't know if it's her foot that gives her the problems or if it's her leg. I know she's got that sciatic stuff, but I also think she has fibromyalgia. I really, 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 really think my mom has fibromyalgia. Her Vicodins don't even touch this type of pain. I really think she needs that pain medicine, Lyrica. Okay? Because I think it's nerve, and the Vicodins just ain't touching that pain whatsoever. So she doesn't get out and walk much. So she had a hell of a time walking at Texas. I had to guide her. Thank God my half sister had my dad. I had my mom. Um, but my half sister is killing my father, you guys. Like, I don't know what to do. I told my dad, he's like, well, it's my dad said something cocky, and my mom's like, because my dad's gotten meaner. My stepmom would have never let him. He's gotten somewhat kind of mean. And I told him, I said, Dad, you gotta quit smoking like that. Why aren't you smoking this? Like, you used to smoke this thing all the time. Then my fucking niece got him hooked on them damn breezes. He likes the fruity ones now. But one of those will only last him maybe 2 days. And those are expensive. Those are like 2 for $30, 2 for $35, depending on where you go. And I'm like, my dad, I don't like to go visit him sometimes because my sister, it's all about her and how she's missed 10 years of his life, and they have a lot of good bonding time. And I'm just like, and then she's letting him smoke so much, and she's not on him. His arms look like shit. Nothing helps meds-wise for freeze therapy. For the CBD. I like sometimes CBD stuff, but it doesn't always work for me. But hello, everyone. So yeah, my dad's a picker. He likes to pick, but he's just smoking way too much cigarettes. He's up to two. And then the way, like, sometimes he'll yell at me, or he got mad because I told him he needs to cut back on smoking. Now, when my stepmom was alive, and he would say something crazy, like one time he called me a bitch because he got mad at me, and I didn't pull up for him or something. I was like, well, Dad, I'll move the car in a minute. Like, I'll come get you. Just, like, just little shit like that. And, like, my stepmom would have never let him talk like that. Of course, neither would my mom. So my mom knows why. I would rather, come see her first and then go see my dad, because my half-sister is, I don't know, it's just, she acts like I'm glad I got my bonding time with my dad before she did. So, I mean, I'm like, that's why I kind of just, like, let him and her, so she can try to regain some of the bonding stuff. But my dad isn't realizing that my other sister, Betty, with oh God, we're back. Thank God. So it's just been, families divided. We got arguing going on. My half sister's her drug addict self, and her kids are just making hell for some other family members. And my dad's not saying anything. He's allowing it to go on because he's worried. He's already been lied on once, okay? He's already been lied on once about something, and he doesn't want that to happen again, and so he hasn't been saying anything. But I'm like, Dad, like, you have other kids and you have other grandchildren, and you're not sticking up for them. You're allowing, and so, like, if my stepmom was here, oh my God, she is just flippant. I said, Dad, we were driving back home from Texas Roadhouse, and I said, Dad, can you believe this? You're in the car with your daughter, Cola, and your other daughter, and my mom. And he says, well, it would never be happening. Dad's just trying to keep the peace, I think. Yeah. And he is, and I do feel bad that my sister wasn't able to have my dad. I mean, she could have. They didn't make an effort. They make it all out to be that Teresa was some, yes, she was a wicked witch of the West. She was at times. And yes, we all had to deal with when she was alive. This is why everybody is so pissed off and mad. Okay, we'll break it down to y'all. I didn't care because I didn't have kids. Okay, everybody's mad and upset because it always was. It was always, 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 always about Teresa and her kids and her grandkids. Always came before my brother's kids, before my sister Betty Joe. But my stepmom, did try with her other grandkids, okay? I remember Christmases of all these other kids getting toys and toys, and, my dad never, ever, ever, and I can't get these fucking people to realize the Christmases that were had weren't because of my father. It was because of my stepmother. My stepmother paid for all those presents. My stepmom, always tried to go out. Yes, she was kind of mean. Yes, we had to deal with her kids being first, and they were the best, and she's got the best grandchildren in the world that do everything for them, and blah, blah, blah. Well, obviously, we know where her grandchildren left my father, which I'm over that now. But my dad's happier. He's gone from them. Those kids don't got to worry about my pops anymore. But, my stepmom really did. She tried. And yeah, she was mean at times. I dealt with it. For all my life, I had to deal with my stepmother, okay? And then these guys leave for 10 years. So I'm the only one besides my brother around my dad. And then it's like now, after a freaking fracking decade, these fuckers want to come back because she's dead. And I'm just like, and they're like holding this grudge against her. And they didn't get to have the time with my father because of my stepmother. And it just, ooh, it just irks me so bad because I'm just like, what the fuck do you think I had to go through? She wasn't no cup of tea. She's gonna be pissed at me tonight. She's gonna haunt me tonight. I love you, woman. I have her set up. You guys probably think I'm nuts, but my stepmother, there she is, the beautiful stepmother. So that's her jewelry box that she gave me before she died. 2 days before she passed away. That was mine. She gave me that. With some jewelry. She knows I love owls, so she's with my birds over there. But it just irks me because like I keep trying to tell them, like, you guys had, the best toys because Teresa made sure of it. Teresa made sure that the kids got stuff for Christmases. They got stuff for their birthday. They got stuff for, just, they got stuff. But they don't realize my dad didn't. Yeah, my dad might have paid like $25 for half. Yeah, I like her better with her silver hair. After cancer, when it grew back, it was a beautiful, like a silver color. It was gorgeous. She always used to be a redhead. Fire redhead. Fire. Beautiful. Like Tina's hair was my stepmom. And I loved her, but she did things to me that she shouldn't have done, and yeah, she was mean, but like I remember her telling me, do you guys remember those real expensive dolls? What was it? All American doll or something. It was really, really, they were expensive ass. I think they're called American dolls. Oh my God, hippie grandma, you are bionic woman. Well, you just keep trucking, don't you, love? I love that. That's a great. Keep on moving, babes. I know, I've been trying to get my mom to use her. My mom uses her walker when she's in the house, but the walker's kind of big. And I've been trying to get my mom to use her cane, and she doesn't want to use her cane. And I'm like, Mom, if you would use your cane out and about, it's gonna at least give you a little bit. That fucking cane ain't gonna do shit for me if I go falling. I said, Mom, just bring your cane. Okay, just bring it. It's gonna help you. You might not think it's gonna help, but I told her, I'm like, it's gonna help you. It's gonna give you a little bit of stability. Oh, that cane ain't. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. Why do I have to deal with my brother's nowhere around, ever. Which my brother has his hands full with his autistic son. So I'm glad everybody's here. Thank you all for being here. I'm not gonna stay long, but I just wanted to touch base with everybody. Um, I made it to. I got some of my subscribers back, my friends back. I went to that channel the other night. I was watching this auction. They had this really cute purse I wanted to get. So this auction lady spotted me out, and she's like, "Hi, Truthseeker," and I said I was new, and I was engaging and stuff, and she modded me up, and she um, told all of her people that were in the auction and the antiquers to go and buy um, uh, to go and buy, or not to go buy, like to go check my page out, and um, I thought that was really, really neat. And I did make a short video about it, Pink Fan. I don't want to mention it. Um, she doesn't want, she didn't reach out to me. Oh, shit, potential spam. She didn't reach out to me. She had somebody else reach out to me and just told me to leave her alone. That I felt like the lady was just mean about it and just kind of rude, and just like I was pressuring her to be here. How did I think that she wasn't upset with me or mad at me? How could I not think that after what I did? I tried. Um, my mom has arthritis too, so I think that's her big problem too. But I also think she's got fibromyalgia because she can't walk. She can barely go out to the freaking car. So I've been stressed. Ugh. I'm gonna cry. So yeah, I was crushed and hurt because for days and upon days, everything was fine. So that's why I automatically assumed, we were fine. I apologized. But apparently it wasn't fine. And, so yeah. I'm not gonna give up though, I'm not. You guys can't give up either. No, I just really, I do miss Maria, but she doesn't, I don't know, the lady that wrote me, was just not so nice, and she just, like, I basically was pressuring her to be here. She's upset, and how could I not see that? And why would I be out here searching for her? She asked me to stop. Don't be going to other creators and asking about her. I was just worried because, like I said, she was gone for 3 days. And like I said, the whole time, I mean, we talked, she was sending me articles, and then nothing. So I said, we are definitely, you're going to do something. I said, because when I go up there, she can't even go out because she can't fucking barely move. And I'm like, Mom, if you would just, and that walker is just so heavy, but it's one where she can sit down in and things like that. So, yeah. So I just realized, I guess, uh, I don't know, I do miss her, but I just wish she would have wrote me instead of sending a stranger. It's okay, Pink Fan. It's okay. That just shows that I was a caring person. At least I thought I was. So, I honestly think it is because I'm not a turtle anymore. And that's where she wants to be. So, uh, just let her be. Uh, that's where she wants to be. She wants to be a turtle, and I'm not a turtle. I made things worse. That's what that lady said to me. She said I made things worse, basically, and just a lady scalded me through a message. And then the whole tip situation, and then my boss. How could I not have a fucking past 3 days that's been messed up? And then the boss wants to hire this lady. My poor mom is back home missing me. Um, my husband's grandma is not doing very good at all, and that's the woman that raised him. Um, I got just so much on my plate. I still haven't went and got that blood test done. There's times I just wish I could just drive off a cliff. I said, Mom, I told my mom that. I said, Mom, do you ever have a bad day where you just think, damn? She's like, no, what the fuck are you thinking? I'm like, I don't know, I guess I need some medicine. Yeah, and you know, I was still paying for memberships for Dolly. If she wants to be a turtle, I would support her. I made a mistake, but I was under the impression when she said she was making a list and gonna expose the bad. I guess I'm on that list, so be prepared to see me on that. That's what my mom said to me. She's like, "What the hell are you thinking?" I said, "You've never thought like that before?" And she's like, "No, my husband does have so too. But I'm just like, everything was. I'm not kidding you guys. Everything this week has been just." So yesterday when I got up, I was like, "No, I'm not gonna go live," but then I did because I started to feel a little bit better. Like it comes like I don't know. Like this morning I was watching some stuff. Oh my God! Did you guys know what? Um, some idiot speaking. So I got up this morning and that poor Harmony. Oh my God. Maybe someone saw that listed and intervened. I guess. But Grandma, I agree. Friends are supposed to support and not judge. Exactly. And I don't judge Maria. I loved Maria. I love Maria. Maybe she will come back, but I just wish she would have wrote me or had her daughter write me, maybe. That would have been so much better than having some lady on Facebook write me. That's the only thing I'm upset about because I thought we were true friends. You know, I love Paper Cut Tina. Paper Cut Tina reminds me of my fiery stepmother, who was awesome. She had her moments. But like, I would support Maria either way she wants to be. It's just nobody likes me over there, so I mean, I still have my memberships. Still paying for at the moment. Um, but I was underneath the impression everything was okay. Everybody was, nobody likes me at Dolly's besides these girls, you girls. So I just it was like that with Popcorn Planet. It was a cult. We weren't allowed to go to other creators, and that's not fair. We should be able to go where we want to go. I do really like going to Jones's and watching her chickens because they're so damn cute. George, the chicken, is a doll. But I also don't think the bullying needs to stop, too. I know you don't want Starly. I know you don't, Miss Sharon. And that's okay if you don't. I'm not going to judge you. Just like if hippie grandma is over there at Dolly's, I'm not going to judge her. That's fine. You're allowed to watch who you want to watch. You have to do that because you have to do you have to do your searching, and you got to find out who is a match and who you like to watch and what you believe in. I did really, really, really like Dolly, but I just don't agree with a lot of the name calling and the bullying back and forth. Those people all did it to themselves. They've both been itching at each other for a while, just like, they all been doing it. They all been, back and forth. And you shouldn't have to just not be able to go watch somebody. I just don't like that. And Popcorn Planet was like that too. He always used to, you could only watch and share his people's. We're free birds, absolutely. Oh, and Tattoo Angel reached out to me, and I told her I had messaged her last night because BM was in her chat last night and was making a fuss because I said my wrench was gone. And how is she going to know if it's gone if the chat goes so quick? Um, I wanted her to know that, hey, my wrench is gone. Did I do something wrong? Did I share the links too much? Did I not ask to share mine? And I find Dolly entertaining. He is funny though. He is. I do think he is funny. I like Dolly. I just don't like all the name calling. That's the only bad thing. But I really do like Dolly, and I still have my memberships with him. Um, but so I had mentioned to them in Tattoo Angels chat last night. I'm like, hey, oh no, my wrench is gone, and then I was started to put links in for her, like the bonfire link. I know that one doesn't get shared a lot that much, and I know bonfire request is something that we all like to go and do and have fun at. And so when I mentioned it to her, BM was in the chat saying I was bringing negativity. Let's just move onward and forward. Somebody said that, and I'm just like, they have to be aware of this. Like, I'm not bitching, I'm just asking so I know next time if I go into anybody other's chat rooms, I know how many times to share a link, or like, I just want to be you know a good mod, like you guys are for me. And that BM was like, I don't know why BM doesn't like me, but I love the Rebel fam. Yes, I am. I love my Rebel family. So I messaged her, and she messaged me back, and she said, honey, it wasn't me, and she fixed it, and that YouTube has been messing with her. And I said, okay, how is YouTube allowed to do this to us creators that get out here and try to do this when, they're messing with our sub count, they're messing with our people, our views. I love the Rebel family. But I just thought, like, wow, that's really weird that, it was gone, because I know Tattoo Angel loves when I'm out here sharing her links, and, like, I just knew something wasn't right. And then when I asked about it, I was some big bad, and I wasn't trying to bring any drama. I was just simply asking. But she did fix it. I just think YouTube should not be able to do that. YouTube should, they make good money off people. They're making good money off all these creators, but then they can't give them, you know what I'm saying? I just need to learn how to edit more and get my computer. So yeah, I should do a Facebook though for Truthseeker, a group Facebook. Isn't there any way to because I know I made a Facebook, a group for my, business. Couldn't I do one off of my Facebook, create, off of mine separate? I'm personal friends with Rebel and the fam, and they are the same in real life as on YouTube. See? And that's how I am. I am a genuine, loving, caring, fun, sparky, personality that just, I like to shine. We're at 103. I would love to be so friends with Rebel, and his kid's adorable. I would love to. I wish I lived closer, like you do, Hippie Grandma, because I do love Tattoo Angel, and I think we would be good friends. And they are so true to themselves. It was awesome to see you all out for Summer's Day. Yes, it was. I watched, some of it on the way down. And it was an amazing thing that you guys did. And, Summer's Day, I'm glad I went. I'm glad you did, Hippie Grandma. I'm glad you did, because you were just, you're an amazing friend. You drove, you guys had a blast. You guys did something good. Hopefully, with everybody putting summer out there again, maybe, there's so many people doing Summer's case. I know the more is better, but there's a lot of people out there that are doing a lot of summers. What gets me the most is this morning I got on Court TV. I have to show you guys this. I don't know if you guys seen the Harmony. I know, I'm glad you guys shared it too. I enjoyed you guys sharing the video of Summer. I got on this morning, and my intention was to come live and do work, or at least get on and say hi, guys. So I figured today would be story time. I do have to go run some errands here in a few. So we got about 20 more minutes, because all I gotta do is go get my. Plus, I want to go creep down by the gas station, because I want to see if that stalker guy is there. Because if they hired him back, I told the hubby that I wasn't going back for sure. That was gonna make my mind up. Because I was debating about it. I feel like my nose is running. So I feel like if my boss can hire that guy who steals tips out of our tip jar, what makes you think he's not going to steal your tips or steal product, or so I told the hubby, I said, I want to go down and get my check, and then if he is there, then I know that I definitely isn't going back. But I watched, I got on this morning, and I watched the Harmony Montgomery case. You guys, that is devastating that man did what he did. And then the stepmother didn't do anything. Aww. Did he really? Aww. He's such a cute little boy. I'm glad. See that, and you know what? You are his adoptive grandma. You know, hippie grandma. You are part of that family. You know, you guys. I think you guys should do more. Like maybe if Rebel brought back Tattoo Couple Angel Channel, maybe you all could do some fun things on there. Like I don't know, just you know Trinity and Tyler and sweet baby James. Yes, they are. They look like they're amazing kids, and they look like they have wonderful parents that love them, and that's what this world needs is wonderful, loving, caring parents to teach these other people how to be loving, caring parents. Not everybody has a mom like me. Like some of my friends, I had to grow up with some of my friends not having a mom like I had. You know, worse than my drug days. Like I only touched pills. I mean, these people went to harder stuff, and I'm like, just certain things like, parents abandoning their kids for their boyfriends or it's sad, but I want to show you guys this because this broke my heart because this woman really, really tried, you know. I can't believe that dirty fucker hit that baby in the face. Like, yes, I told them I would gladly be their grandma. Oh, that's so cute. I love that hippie grandma. See, I love that. That is just very sweet. And them kids are going to have a great hippie grandma. Yes, they are. That's why I said you guys should go and, like, you click so good with that family, though. That's why I think everybody really, really enjoyed the ride that they gave us. Because, but look at this.
Harmony Montgomery is almost too tragic to talk about. Death was so violent and so utterly reprehensible that it's almost too disturbing to talk about. But tonight, we will talk about both because Harmony deserves to be remembered.
Yes, she does.
Deserves justice. Harmony was born to Crystal Sorey and Adam Montgomery, but
I'm going to speed it up just a tad bit.
both her parents suffered from addiction problems. These issues were addressed by a judge in family court in Massachusetts in a questionable hearing where Adam, a career criminal, was granted sole custody of Harmony in New Hampshire. Harmony then lived with her father and stepmother, Kayla. The couple was evicted from their home and began living in a car. That's where prosecutors say Adam murdered his daughter in 2019.
Listen to this.
For 2 years, no one reported her missing until Crystal started making some noise and alerted authorities, who began searching for Harmony. Harmony has never been found, but now Adam has been charged with her murder, and Kayla, his estranged wife, will be the prosecution's most important witness at trial. Tonight, we go in depth into the life of this beautiful little girl with her mom, Crystal, who joins us this hour.
She needs to fry too. Not the mommy mom, but the stepmom.
Okay, Paul, Dan, thank you so much for joining us tonight here on Closing Arguments.
So
And for the
needs to
last year and
fry.
a half, we've spent a lot of time talking about a little girl who was missing. Her name is Harmony Montgomery. And you follow everything that has happened during the course of this investigation.
I
but
can't believe he beat
Harmony
her with a
can't
closed
tell her own
fist.
story. It's impossible.
It's
And
heartbreaking.
it's
You're the
heartbreaking.
coolest grandma,
You want
though,
someone to be
hippie
able to tell
grandma.
their story. And Harmony can't tell her story because
Harmony
she's missing
can't
and
tell her
she's
story. You're
presumed dead. There'll be a
absolutely.
trial all about that.
When I watched this, you guys, I was
Now,
bawling
when
my
you're that
eyes
young,
out
it's usually the
so
people
bad.
around you who can, kind of fill in the gaps and tell us your story. Unfortunately, the adults who were living with Harmony,
Adam
she
and
went
that
missing,
stepmom.
was
Now,
presumably murdered.
supposedly the
filled her
stepmom's
life
saying
with
she
chaos.
doesn't know what happened
Chaos that
to
resulted in death.
where her body is.
And we're talking, of course, about Adam and Kayla, the father.
And Crystal
And
believes
stepmother.
that too.
That. I guess that would
Yes.
be her story at that moment in time. And that small window of time of her life.
It's
But
just
there's
sad.
more. So where do you go to tell that story, to figure out who this little girl was? The
So
spirit
sad.
of harmony and what made her happy. What did she like
We need
to
another
do?
kickstand.
We haven't heard that. We've been covering this story for a year and a half. We haven't been able to hear that story yet. And I think for most children, that story starts with mom. There's little Harmony with her mom, Crystal. And Crystal is joining us and is here tonight to tell Harmony's story. And I think it's going to be, for the first time for us, an opportunity to finally get to know this little girl. So let me right away bring in our special guest joining us, Harmony's mom, Crystal Sorey, joining us tonight. Crystal, thank you so much. I hope you know that
Hi,
Casey.
We finally got rain. Woohoo! I know it's been raining and crappy here, guys.
Can we start tonight? Because
Casey,
this is going to be a tough hour. I know it's going to be.
thank you very much for being with me last night. You were like my number one last night, and so kind of like just sitting on the porch talking to you just kind of relaxed me. I was able to go in and just fall asleep, so peaceful. Because, we were outside, we were talking about my favorite things, reptiles, and the kitty cats were all out last night playing before the storm. So, thanks for being here last night with me. And thanks for being here.
You were gracious enough.
So far the cameras are inside right now. Well, that's still.
Let's focus right now on.
I just can't believe this.
Harmony was happy, and what that was like, what she was doing, and what you remember.
She was just such a kind little girl, ever since she was so little, she was just, they always said the first day she was born, she was like bright-eyed and she stared right at you and lifted her head right up and, she was ready, she was ready for the world.
So sad.
And every person that ever met her said, she's a light. She's a light.
Sherry, good to see you. Lots of frogs singing and splashing around all Truthseeker. It was fun. I love all creatures. Yes, me too. Aww.
She's just so happy, she loves to dance and sing, and they always tell me, Mommy, I'm going to be a superstar, and she sure is.
Sad.
She loved her brother, that's one thing I can say. She loved being a big sister. At first, she wasn't very fond of it. She was like, oh no, what is happening, but she fell in love with him right away. Right away. She wanted to do everything for him, feed him. I think for a little while she thought he was a doll. But then I think, I kept having to explain to her that he was not a doll and he was very much a real baby.
She looks healthy.
But, yeah, she just so much life, filled with so much life. We would walk, I was in a program when I had gotten her back, I was always fighting to get clean, that was one thing that she did for me was...
Aww.
She made me realize that there was more to life than just the bad things, drugs and parties and, toxicity, When she was born, I realized I didn't want that anymore. I wanted things to be different. I wanted to break the cycle. So I just kept going to programs, and I tried to make it so she really know. She called it our adventure, because I tried not to let her know that this was a sober house, I tried to let her think that this is just where we had to be right now, so that Mommy could be better. And she didn't care because she had all these friends, and life was as normal as it could be for her, she was going to school and she had all these friends, and there was always activities going on, always birthday parties and events, and, they were always doing these amazing things for the kids, So she was happy, and I just want to emphasize that so much, that, her life wasn't always bad. It was only bad when he got her. She was very much loved by everybody who met her. Her daycare people, they still reach out to me, and, really anybody that she left a mark on. I'm very close with her foster parents. They've been my family from day one, They believed in me when no one else did, you know. Um,
You know what I'm hearing from you, Crystal? You know what I'm hearing?
Yeah. What?
This little girl saved you.
Oh.
She did. She really did.
I like Vinny. I really do like Vinny.
And I was trying to do the same for her.
Okay, so let me go a little bit further. So we're gonna go into.
And Kim, her husband, will always be Harmony's real father. The only man that showed her what real fatherly love was like.
Aww.
Truly, she loved him very much. And I want people to know as well that Harmony didn't call Adam Dad. She called him Adam. I really want people to let that sink in. Because, I think people skimmed through a lot of the OCA report and things because out of anger,
And again, when I went through the history of this, Crystal, like, in handing Harmony over to Adam, who's number one in another state, there's like no one's questioning or finding out. Well, does he work? Does he have a place? Is he a career criminal? Does he understand how to take care of Harmony? None of this happened in the
Look at that fucker.
Mind you, was well aware she was disabled. She was blind in her right eye. She was not technically developmentally disabled, because she could talk very well by the time she was 2. I remember people didn't believe me that she was 2. Like, as soon as she would open their mouth, they'd be like, she's not 2, no way. And I'm like, she's 2, I'm serious. Like, I don't need to lie, I'm not going to carry a birth certificate around, but she's,
right.
She's 2. She's just a very smart girl, And the thing that baffles me is that if Harmony, at any point, by DCF, law enforcement, anybody had pulled her aside, away from Adam and Kayla, and said to her, you are safe now, is something going on? It would have been like word vomit. She would have told them everything, because she would have knew in her head, I'm gonna be safe now. She was smart, and that's why Adam made sure she never spoke to anyone without him in the room.
So,
and it sickens me. No one ever did that. They never pulled her aside. She was 5. She was old enough to talk for herself.
And at the time this is happening, like you said, you had to choose between 2 courtrooms for 2 different children.
This is sad.
In the other courtroom, you're helping your son be in a great home, right? And that's not easy, right? That's not easy for a parent to say, wow, I know that I'm struggling right now, but my son, we've got an amazing place for him to be, and if I go to this courtroom, I know he's going to be okay. And you did that.
Aww.
I thought they would give me a chance to go to that court date, like give me a week, just to make it to that court date for Harmony, because I had made it to every single court date, every visit, every class they made me do. I did everything they asked, and they couldn't even give me a continuance.
Yeah. To me, that's inexcusable. When you're making a decision about a small child, and you're
that's why I like Vinny.
That child to a career criminal who has his own substance abuse issues, and you haven't done any sort of background look at what's going on in his life, and can he actually take care of the child? That's problematic when you don't have the one person.
Whoever decided to let that baby go with Adam as a judge, what do you guys think should happen? I mean, seriously, come on. Like, they should really go back and dig and then fire that judge, because if that judge wouldn't have set that baby with him, she would probably still be alive. And honestly, the judge, the judge definitely is number 1, should be held accountable for something, some kind of lines of duty, actions, because, or it could have, just, if they would have waited and gave her a continuance, or if they would have did their digging, she'd still be here.
The decisions. So that
in my opinion.
And I want to go through a little bit of a timeline for the folks at home, and then have you kind of fill in the blanks for us. So February 2019 is when he's granted custody. April of 2019, my understanding, and you can correct us after we go through all this, is the last communication, FaceTime, between you and Harmony. Then in December of 2019, this is the allegation of when Harmony is murdered by Adam. Flash forward to November of 2021, you call the Manchester police to report Harmony missing. Then in December, the Manchester police begin looking for Adam to try to locate Harmony. And then 2 days later, you write to the mayor, desperate, requesting help here. So I guess the biggest question
this woman had to do all this to try to get help.
Between April of 2019 and when you start
Don't
making
forget,
a lot
y'all,
of
to
noise,
like and subscribe and make sure you hit that like button because I can't see chat no more.
What is happening in your life?
And share my links, mods, if you would. Please. That is super crazy. If they would have just thought about it, if this judge would have took more time, I feel like this judge like went super fast through the case and totally was not thinking in the best interest of Harmony Montgomery. And the beating that she took before she passed away, and the stepmother nor did any of them
Where do you think you're going?
stop and do any of this, you know.
Yo, gorgeous, come with me in this 1 million.
I was actually kind of going through a hard time myself. I was in the shelter, pregnant with my son. Just trying to make a way for myself, really. But I had no contact, like I said before, he had cut me off everything, Even if I would make a fake page or a new page and message them, it was automatic red and block. And, so I just started doing my own digging, asking around, driving around, like little things I could possibly do. If I was in Manchester, I would just drive around and to parks and I just remember at the visits I had for him, he would always have me meet him at the Dunkin' Donuts on 2nd Street. But I didn't know anything other than that because he was, at the time when I was seeing her, a lot of people don't know, but I was tiptoeing around this man.
Yeah.
Any little thing he told me I could or couldn't do, I did because I knew he would make me never see her again. I knew it. He finally had the control he wanted and he was going to use it. So, until I finally couldn't deal with it, we had the agreement that I was starting a job and I needed to FaceTime for that week until I got my schedule, and I knew when I was going to be able to have my visits with her. We agreed. Right away, the FaceTimes were chaotic, just very chaotic. It was like, he's muting it, pausing it, shutting the camera off, and just every single time she just looks terrified. And he's, I'm asking questions, he's yelling at me saying I can't ask her that, if she's not going to answer that, or, just, I knew in my gut, man, it was all wrong. He was acting erratic, I knew he was getting high. And there was just nothing I could do. I was being told by this DCF worker that I was a bitter baby mother, and I was mad because he had moved on. Not because he was acting crazy or she, hadn't gone to school, hadn't seen a doctor. His own family was making reports as well alongside me, giving me all this information about what he's doing there, and nothing's happening. And it started even back then. Like, the report started back then when I was still having phone calls. Nothing happened. Nothing. And everybody knew he was getting high, including his family. Nobody did a thing. And it's like, there were people there. Like, there was only so much I could literally do, and I did everything I could, But I had to survive myself. I didn't live in Manchester. I didn't live in New Hampshire. I lived in Boston. No vehicle, you know what I mean? Like, I did what I could with what I had, I really did.
All right, Crystal, we're going to take a short break, Crystal. Take a moment. Thanks again for joining us. Crystal's going to stay with us this hour. Coming up.
That guy just is despicable. God. And this has been,
I just remember being in a meeting that morning, and I just kept saying, I knew he had murdered her for something small, something that she would really have no control over. So when they told me that, he had reached over and done what he had done because she had been having multiple accidents.
This little girl was having because she was terrified,
I jumped up to kind of run out the room to get some air, and I fainted.
Usually there's a reason or a cause or trauma when a young child is wetting themselves and can't control it.
It just blew me away,
out of nowhere. It is something.
She had a history of accidents when she was scared.
Yeah,
or really
there you
stressed
go.
out, and she didn't understand what was going on. She would have accidents because it was like her way of letting you know,
hey, I'm
not
okay.
I don't understand, and I need you to pay attention to me, So I know her history, you know? So, like, when I heard those things, it was like,
Wow.
how could you fault her for that trauma, you know, that trauma response? You know, she was 5 years old, you were living in a car, it's not like it was an available bathroom, and it's not like she wasn't terrified of this man already. If this man was punching you in the face for every little thing, would you tell him you had to go to the bathroom?
No.
You wouldn't. You know, so it was just, and then it just got worse and worse and worse. And I kept telling myself, and my family kept repeating, that anything that happened after, she was with my mom and my brothers. You know, it wasn't her. I tried to tell myself that anything he did to her after, she was already at peace, and she couldn't feel it. That's the only thing that gives me a tiny shred of peace.
Why do you think he even wanted her or fought for her or asked the judge for custody of her? It just seems so obvious that this wasn't about love.
Control.
He was a meal ticket. He did it because he thought, oh, she's blind. I'm going to get a good amount of Social Security for her. Also, to hurt me. He told me, he said, if I ever get her, you're never going to see her again. And I told DCF this. I told them, you know. I said, that would be the biggest mistake you ever make. Because he hated women. He hated women. He hated his mother. His mother abandoned him. Like, he had terrible history with women. He's a woman beater. Like, I knew that. He used to put his hands on me. Like, I didn't want him to have any type of control over his daughter. I knew. I just knew. You know? But I didn't, like, when I was looking for her and I was on the news and I was saying all these possibilities, I just didn't want to believe the worst. You know, you don't want to believe that somebody can look in a child's eyes that they choose to be here and do such a thing. He named her. He chose Harmony, her name. I was going to name her Melody. You know, and those are the things that I have to live with, that I have to think about, you know. People don't understand that, you know. I've been put through hell throughout this entire investigation. I've been blamed, bashed. I had people in my inbox telling me I should end my life. I should be sterilized. I should never have children. And I did nothing but everything in my power to get people to listen to me. And it was too late.
Crystal, tell us a little bit more about, you know him better than any of us. Now, to try to understand who he really is, you mentioned that he had put hands on you as well. Like how consistent was the violence that you witnessed, and what would
domestic violence,
happen
you
just
guys?
before he would
It's
get
just
that way?
it's horrible to go through it.
He gets set off very easily. He's a narcissist, so he's the type of person that looks for things. Like, he'll look for things. Like, he'll read a text and misinterpret it and think you're trying to be shady, or he'll ask around, be like, oh, when I was at work at X amount of time, what was my girl doing, da-da-da, and if they said, like, oh, I don't know, she went to the store at one point, like, oh, she left and she was cheating, like, he was really controlling and really, like, just toxic. It was just very toxic, and obviously, like, when you're using, like, we used together, like, that was our entire relationship. We used, like, I was high, I didn't care what the fuck he was doing, you know, but then when I got pregnant with Harmony, I didn't want that anymore, and he had, when I was pregnant with Harmony, he had tried to murder somebody. He shot this man in the face over some drugs, and when he went to jail, I was like, hallelujah, you know, like, I went to a program, and I wrote him a letter, and I didn't want to be with him anymore. I just said, listen, I saw the true you, and, you know, he was putting his hands on me while I was pregnant. It was just, he carried on with drugs, and it just, and I believed, I went to the program, he went to jail while I was pregnant. It wasn't meant to be, like, I was a strong believer then that everything happened for a reason. He was just, even when he was in jail, it was he was in jail a lot of our relationship. I want that to be put out there as well. When I met him, he was on the run from violation of probation, like some prior things he had done, like probably robbery or something, I don't know. But he was in and out of programs. He would get in the program, the judge would put him in a program, and then he would get a good month or two, get them to trust him, and then he would run for the program. And it was just a vicious cycle. He just did it every time. He would be like, I'm an addict, judge, and they put him in jail, and then he'd go to program.
I was a prosecutor. I've seen those guys. I have seen those guys. Yeah. Same routine.
Yep.
He finds golden judges. Then a judge get custody of a child.
Did it pop up on here?
Unreal. All right, Crystal, stay there.
That's how they didn't cross.
Yeah.
You know, those two.
It's very simple to do. If you
Don't
ask
dox
a question,
nobody.
get a little bit of information before making such an important decision for a child. It's always supposed to be what's in the best interest of the child. Not what dad wants, not what mom wants. Best interest of the child. Always. You should drive everything.
Always.
Crystal, stay where you are. When we come back, I want to ask you about Kayla Montgomery, because she is going to be the most important witness, but she was in the middle of all of this as well. When we come back, we'll talk about it.
Because I got subpoenaed.
Ooh, that lady should cry as well.
Harmony, and I lied to the grand jury because I was scared.
And the one other girl killed herself, right? Didn't the other girl commit suicide? Wasn't there another girl Adam dated?
When he was willing to do for $1 million, accomplice to murder. Donuts.
This lady should also be in big trouble. Big, big, big trouble. I could have sworn that there was another girlfriend.
Working up until November 2019 at Dunkin' Donuts.
This is sad. This
Worked
lady.
6 a.m. to 2 p.m. And Adam would be home with the kids while I'm at work, and he would drop me off and pick me up from work because I didn't have a license. And then after he would pick me up, I would be at the house with the kids, and he would leave some nights because we were using drugs.
Yeah, they use a lot of drugs.
A lot of drugs, Vinny said.
Let's bring back in Harmony's mom, Crystal Sorey, who is joining us tonight. What are your thoughts about Kayla Montgomery? On the one hand, she's going to be the most important witness in the trial of Adam. But she's
I'm going to try to follow that as much as I can, guys. It's going to be tough. It is involving a little,
What do you think?
a little girl.
I had a lot of trouble with her throughout this case, because I'm a human. Like, I'm a victim of domestic violence, especially, by him. So I know what she was going through with him. I know, it still is not even a crumb of an excuse. Because if it had to be between me and a child, doesn't matter if it's a stranger, a stepchild, my boyfriend's child, my girlfriend's child, I don't care. If it had to be between me and a child, I'm going to choose me. So the fact that she didn't lift a finger to get her help, she didn't. And then decided to just, well, not only that, but, she laid down and got pregnant by him while my daughter was somewhere stashed in this house. That's a little part that everyone else seems to miss, is that she did have a third child a month before they got arrested in 2021. She had a daughter. Go figure, right? And so it's like, I think about all of those pieces. Like, the only people that really think about though everything is me and my family, a lot of people see what they see on social media or the TV or whatever, but like, I know these details, so that right there is just disgustingly sick. Like, you watched him murder a child and then you laid down with him and had another baby. And then, the piece of, her basically doing no time.
Yeah.
After she helped. No matter any way people want to put it, she helped.
She did.
She helped conceal her body. She did nothing to lift a finger. She helped kill her, So it's very hard for me to not have very serious anger towards her. And I wish the worst for her. I hope she never gets to be around another child again. You know what I mean? She doesn't deserve to be near a child. I never get to hold my baby. So she should never get to lay eyes on hers again.
Exactly.
They're better off without her. 110%. Those boys are better off without her. And the fact too that, the boys, they were there. They were right in that backseat with Harmony. It's like, what? And then she just sits up there and she knows that, like, her life is over, you know what I mean? But I have a small, like, I kind of believe that she doesn't know where my daughter is, only because I know Adam. And, he would say, I'm not going to take you to do this last thing in case you rat on me. I know he would say some...
That does make sense.
Some weird...
It makes weird sense from a man like that.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Crystal, really appreciate you coming on tonight. I know
That's sad. My heart goes out to her and her, my heart goes out to her because, she was a struggling addict and she was trying, and how in the hell this judge would allow Adam to even get custody is math ain't mathing for me, folks. Okay? So, but, alright, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. We've been here for an hour. I might come back later. I might not. I might do a short for you, depending on how I'm feeling. Thank you for all my girls that were here, my sidekicks, my mods. So, thanks for being here and being here because you want to be here. I can't stress that. I guess I can't stress that enough either. So, if you want to be here, thank you, and I appreciate it because, if you guys could just Or maybe, I don't know. I guess maybe I'm overreacted. The vibe I got from this lady and messaging me like that, and so I guess now, if you want to be here, I'm glad you are here, my fellow girls and my ladies and gentlemen. So thank you for being here. Appreciate it, and it's 100%. It's your choice. Um, you can go where you can. If you want to watch other people, I have no problem with that. I love being able to go and help another person out and be a supporter. And like I said, I went in last night to that antique. I don't know what it was called. It's a hold on a second, because they really have some cool things, so I want to give them a shout out. But they were so sweet and nice. Uh, they even gave my channel a shout out. They looked me up. She went and looked me up, and she was like, "You got a nice little channel going on, Truthseeker." And I was like, "Thank you." And I was so like, oh, because we're at 103 now. We're back to 103. This morning when I checked, oh shit. That was loud. I was at 105. I was at 105 this morning. Now I'm back down to 103. So YouTube, you are playing with my emotions, and you have to stop it, because I'm a very emotional person. I have PTSD. I said, oh, I missed it. Let me go back. Look at the frog. They are funny. She's funny. Oh wait, is it going to show the frog? It was a cute frog. My face itch. Anything and everything option, T and real.
It was my fault. We were late.
She thought she had the code and she didn't.
Didn't. It's my fault.
So since she's late, she has to go first.
No.
Yep, I have got to go first every time. It's your turn.
Maxine, what do you think?
We already discussed it. You weren't there, so you lost.
Maxine?
Maxine?
I love these girls. These girls are funny. Hold on, let me show you some of their stuff. So it's called, and it's anything and everything auction, T and real. It's about to get real. Is what the YouTube channel is. It's about to get real.
That she was gonna make me go first. I had to grab stuff real quick. Dalton's fault.
Like they have like little auctions. I thought that was really cute. Ah!
Let me put these over here.
Sorry. About.
Okay, let me show you on this. Oh, hey, hey, Connie. Thanks, Connie. Would anybody like to
They're super cute.
Sure, they are. Most people call them clampers, so they clamp on.
They had this 19,
Connie's in
was
at
it
3.
19,
Ian's mom, would you
18?
like to go to 4?
They have this Italy necklace too. It was super cute. Really
Ian's
cool.
mom's at 4. Because they do have
But yeah, so they gave me a really nice shout out. It was really nice. I enjoyed being over there. I didn't get to buy anything, of course, because, I'm on a budget right now. But just that they were so just welcoming, and I wanted to show you the purse. They had this really cute purple butterfly purse. I just don't know where it's at. Of course, it's being funny. Maybe I could find it later and show it to you guys. It was this really cute bag. It was purple. It was butterfly.
This whole area,
Really kind of old school
right now,
clamp.
inside here, it is 91 degrees. 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 91 degrees
And I guess they just sell their stuff.
Okay. I was gonna say ashes, but I don't know if you really want to wear ashes around your neck or not. But
Hey, I do. Faithfully.
each their own.
I faithfully wear my
Oils?
mother.
Incense,
I used to wear my brother-in-law. But they're just so fucking heavy, man.
therapy.
They are very
They
heavy.
could
I am
be.
not kidding
I mean, I
you.
guess it could hang
My
on
brother-in-law and my stepmom together on one chain,
Yeah, they do.
I sleep so
And they
much better
adjust like
with
this.
just having one. Now my stepmom
For
wore her
years.
sister to bed
So
every
you
night
know
with a
it's
bunch
for-
of other
for way
chicks.
longer.
This
Well,
nose
thank you,
ring.
Amy.
I want to find
but
that
I have
purse.
someone that
It was super cute, but I don't know where. It might be at the beginning because I know I don't think I stayed that long due to the fact that I believe Angel was going on last night. So
Two, also, Melissa Etheridge, I thought about that like 5 minutes ago. I was like, it's gonna be time soon for cereal. Special K chocolate cereal. Or special K berry cereal.
come on, show the purse.
One of those.
Fashion Bug. I remember Fashion Bug.
We were talking about Fashion Bug and plus size stores.
Let's bring this down. Okay, this is marked 925.
925. This is it.
925 Italy. And
Italy,
it needs
guys.
to be cleaned up big time. I'll tell you, big time. And 925 also on the pendant. But like I said, it needs a good cleaning on this.
Look at this, you guys.
So,
When it shows
you know
it.
what?
Oh
Let's
my
just do
god.
$1 start on this. $1 start. So 925 Italy. It is lobster claw. I'm gonna. Oh, it's upside down. No. Okay, let me bring it up close so you can see.
Look at this.
Right there. 925 Italy.
Yep. Thanks, Francine. Renee's $1. Ain't know what you got.
There's the chain. Needs to be cleaned up. This sucker needs to be shined up, I'll tell you.
It
There's
does.
your chain. I think that's. What kind of chain would that be? That wouldn't be a box chain, right?
Looks like a box chain. Yeah,
Is
it's
it?
a box chain.
Okay. And then
Look
the
at that.
pendant
The
is.
pendant is beautiful.
This is the pendant. The pendant says on it. Wait, I gotta read it. Well, let me show you the pendant first. This is the pendant.
Look
Pendant
gorgeous.
is also marked 925. Right here. Yeah, right there. See how I said it needs to be cleaned? Right there, marked 925 also. And that is the pendant. I'll read to you what it says on it in 1 second, but there's the pendant.
It's gorgeous.
Isn't that cute, Amy?
Okay.
Italy.
It starts. Okay. Let's see where it starts.
It kind of reminded me of like the Pickers. I don't know how
Okay,
they
here it is.
come
mother
across all this stuff, but
holds
it's
her
beautiful.
child's hand for a short while and their heart.
Oh,
And holds their heart or something like that it says. So it goes all the way around.
I'm gonna show the purse. I gotta go, you guys. But I wanted to show you this cute frickin' purse. I so want it.
Places
Oh shit!
and
Wait.
a magnifying glass.
Look how cute this purse is. It's cute. I like it.
Okay.
It's too small for me though.
Oh, Molly. Molly, if you get this bag, you're gonna see how adorable this bag is.
This bag is cute.
Seriously, I probably would have used it.
Yeah, I would.
And I
It's
don't
too
use bags like
small.
this.
No, she doesn't.
No, I don't. But yes, I would use this
And
bag.
Fossil is her favorite. Fossil is her favorite.
Huh? Fossil and Lucky brand. Something for you. Yep, those are perfect. And, yeah, I got an awesome bag by True Religion, but I'm keeping it.
Oh, you did.
I did, but I'm keeping it.
Oh, I went through. Well, yeah, True Religion. Wow.
Yes, I kept it. I'm keeping that.
That bag is cute.
I need to see. I need to see it. Can I see their jeans?
I
Yeah,
like the
and their
True
jeans
Blue
are
one.
It looks like a
But they were nice and fun to me last night. They were super welcoming. So go check them out, you guys. Give them a shout out. Go like them, subscribe to them. They are fun. The stuff they have is really cool. I mean, but go check them out, you guys. Please go give them a shout out and some love. They sure did me. You know, they sure did. You were very nice to me last night. So looks like they do a lot of auction stuff. So go check them out. Very nice, very welcoming. They gave me a shout out and liked my stuff, so I was really, really excited. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure that you hit the bell. Make sure you are notified so you guys get notified. I do want to add, hi, my freaking chat went away. My chat went away. So here's for my mods, if you don't mind. Here's my links again. So that way you guys can keep them. I also want you guys to share, definitely. Make sure we share Bonfire. Make sure we share my wish list. I definitely have on my wish list the chair and the laptop. I've been trying to build up tips to get the laptop. My tips got stolen. I didn't have much in there, about $15 in tips. Ooh, I accidentally almost shared my Facebook one. I forgot. I gotta make a Facebook for me for Truthseeker. Where else did I need to share? My Amazon. Just sharing. Oh, I shrank the keyboard. That one. And I'm just making sure my links are in here, guys. I'm missing one. Instagram. I will share my Instagram. Alright, y'all. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I think times are tough for everyone right now. The cost of living is just crazy. I know. And what gets me most about this guy is this guy knows that if you're short, all you gotta do is come in there and say, hey, I'm 10 cents shorts. Most of us girls automatically jump out and will help somebody, especially when it comes to the kids. Like if the kids only have so much change, we usually chip in and we'll give them money or we'll let them buy it. All you have to do is ask. Even the normal drunks come in there and be like, I have this much amount, can I have 15 cents? Some of us just do it. Why he didn't just ask to have, and he had it on his card. He had the money on his card, and he took my money when he didn't even need it. But 10 cents is all he needed. That just irks me, but my boss is still going to hire him. That's another reason why it irks me, so. You could have just asked and we would have helped you. No, you gotta be, So, it is what it is. I love you guys. I'm gonna head out before it rains. Go get my money that they freaking owe me. Pay a bill and get some gas in my car. I'm on a quarter of a tank. So I'm thinking about just going out to Kroger's and getting some gas. Because I need some gas. I definitely gotta have gas. And it's pretty gloomy out. Pretty gloomy. What do I want to want to it. Ah! I got it. I got it. I have a cords everywhere. I got it. Pink and teal go together, right? Teal goes together with pink. I'm afraid it's gonna rain on me though. It's gonna rain today. It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. Okay. I will see you all. I will catch you all later. I will see you all later maybe. If not, I'll come to you. I'll at least let you know if she hired him. If she hired him back, you guys, I am not working there. I'm sorry. I cannot work with grimy, dirty people. I can't do it. I can't. After I quit working for the hotels back home. You do not want to know them stories. Okay? You do not want to know what I had to witness. Poor people that stayed in that hotel definitely took home things they probably didn't want to take home, and then they were still charged for it. Yeah. I tell you what, people want people to work, but then you're grimy. The people you work for, you turn out to be people that just you never wanted to sign up for. You know, I never signed up to be locked into a gas station with a thief. Like, if the person gets caught stealing in there, he locks them in with you until they give you the money to pay for the stuff, or he calls the cops and you're stuck in there until the cops come, or they give the stuff back. It's like unsafety for us to do that, you know. But y'all have a blessed one. Thank you all for being here. I love you.